Aje. Ini masuk WA nih.
Oh deh.
Tadi
Nanti tak isi WA ya.
isi enak ya biar HP-nya
Belum.
cepat jadi buat Omeng.
Baik. Buat Omeng.
Kamu bisa bawa kalau kemana-mana.
Iya iya. Biar Omeng nggak hilang ya.
Gak apa-apa HP-nya guys. Kan bisa telepon.
Halo bro, lama nggak main cok.
Oh, adik. Kalau Om nggak punya duit, kalau udah besar,
Omeng
Genie ya, apa tuh ya?
apa? Nanti Omeng kan
Bisa
udah besar.
narik duit,
Bisa kerja, berduit.
kerja, Omeng mau
Gak.
kerja nunggu jauh-jauh biar dekat pulang.
Iya. Sama-sama aja ya.
Terus rumahnya di mana?
Rumahnya di sini, nanti beli rumah. Ya,
Udah kalau punya duit.
pasti punya.
Emang aja pas beli rumah ini
Ini rumahnya Ibu Kak.
pas aja
belum bisa beli rumah.
aja lahirnya di aja
Di sini.
Aja pas konten ngelah dapur itu udah maya
Beli. Mana
dapur itu.
lupa. Beli sama tukang. Lupa. Orangnya nyicil nabung dikit-dikit. Akhirnya jadi. Kasihan Omeng kecil.
Omeng mau
Nanti Omeng gede pasti.
jadi dokter aja
Ya boleh.
coba jadi pedagang.
Ya boleh. Besok ulangan udah siap.
Apa?
Ulangan kan besok. Besok siap nggak?
Enggak.
Aduh. Gimana sih? Kan besok ulangan tuh harus siap.
Takutnya sampai 20. Aduh, isian lagi.
Hah?
Wah,
Mana ingat bawa bunganya?
bunga apa?
Bunga mitir.
Orang nggak disuruh bawa.
Bener ngapain kamu beli bu?
Sebenarnya tipidaan orangnya bunga mitir. Terus nih, adik konten
Kok dapetin sih?
abet deh dulu. Ani sing ngabe, degen ngabe.
Oke.
Minggu depan, dong. Lempat gitu.
Oh gitu. Benernya nggak bawa berarti ya?
Ada nih beberapa sing ngabe. Tutup pintunya.
Tutup aja sendiri.
Hah?
Tutup sendiri.
Ih, bangun dulu. Bangun dulu, ada karet. Dah.
Cas HP. Nggak ada.
Like terus.
Wah lama aja nggak main PS di sini. Mingguan nggak main.
Ada pidan cene aja beli yang apa sih?
Asing lah. Siapa beli?
Kan aja pidan pas SD aja bakal ngasih kuda.
Satu hari 1.000.
Hah?
1.000.
Daripada Idina panak nih serang bule. Ayo kan lama.
Sing?
Panak serang bule.
Itu kenapa dia?
Iya bakal deh tua uang apa kan aneh buntar itu
500?
oh 500 mau bekal
Beli apa dia kasihan ya?
terus kan omong ke dalam tuh bang 2.000
Ya bawa gitu kasihan ya kasih kalau Omeng sisa bekalnya kasih minta aja kasihan.
teman juga pernah habis.
Ada ya yang ngasih Omeng?
Ada
Siapa?
Pira
Oh, Pira baik ya.
minta
Wah, Omeng minta-minta.
Duit kambing habis. Jadi kok gini ya?
Kamu nggak main sih? Oke, kita gasto.
Ada yang nonton.
Baju apa tuh?
Aku gak mau main PS. Buang aja tuh PS.
Aduh.
Besok
Mainan aja cuman ini, nggak bisa
Aku mau tak
punya
umpetin.
mainan lagi.
Aku mau tak umpetin PS-nya.
Umpetin gimana?
Main laptop, main TV baru boleh. Di TV main bola baru boleh. Kalau di kamar boleh pakai TV yang itu yang aja pakai. Tapi jangan di sini.
Terus di mana?
Ya di luar pindahin. Beli apa? Beli meja itu.
Males?
Meja kan murah. Meja kan murah.
Nggak senengan main di sini.
Idong tagal orang ngayanan. Idong tagal marah ngai meja. Marah mentepukas no pelayanan student. Ngai meja aja beton. Dong. Aji apa tuh nah?
Mana aja kan?
Kayu.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim. Pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box and you know what the outcome will be.
The very example of a centre forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
Zanetti. That's a good run down the left. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Batistuta. Hazard. Çalhanoğlu.
This is the time you need that pace.
Zanetti makes a move down the right. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Dumfries. Neither side especially adventurous early on. He's going to be disappointed with that. Edmilson. Owns beyond the defence. Adams. To Bruno Fernandes. Hazard. That's a fine interception. Dumfries. Zielinski. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Knocks it into space. Adams.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Zanetti. Bruno Fernandes. This is a promising build-up. Zielinski. Thuram. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Dumfries. And it's Zielinski.
Jale.
Now it's Aubameyang. Hazard. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Fernandes. Caresses it through. And it's played in here. And he was alert to it. Dumfries. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Baru habis ganti pasta PS-nya, mantep nggak berisik.
Ah, good steal. He just read it.
Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Thuram.
Aduh, Turan
Referee's given it.
Well, you either commit the foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that
Wah,
position.
kerasan.
Aaauuuuuuwww. It's
Yeah,
loose
yeah.
now and they want to get it back. Delivers with whip. Batistuta, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Zanetti.
Ada.
Great vision. 30 minutes gone. Bruno Fernandes. Calhanoglu. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Ah, susah ngeliatnya.
Not the most accurate
Mampus sih.
pass. Tries to play it through.
Ah, lepas itu. Oke, sana dia lempar ke Bastoni. Si komentator sedikit ya.
Bruno Fernandes.
Waduh, Bruno cok.
Can he get on the end of this? Tries to pass
Dah,
it
nggak
through.
kena.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Calhanoglu.
Daripada Chala
That's a
apa
look.
saja.
Plays it forward. And it's Zanetti. And he's intervening well there.
Dapat cok. Aduh. Empat aja.
That is ended up
Waduh.
in no man's land. That has
Waduh,
not gone
keras
well.
banget.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dumfries. Zielinski.
Anjir,
Done that,
pas
hasn't
bola.
he?
Ke sana per.
Nice defending. It's got the job.
Mampus tuh. Anjay, tidak semudah itu. Nice. Block Sommer. Balik. Aduh.
Looking for the run. And the finish!
Waduh.
Deep into first
Cepat
half
banget dia. Terasa banget dia nembak nih.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Al-Wada are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And
that is all they have time for. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Malah kebobolan mau apa?
Tightest of margins at half-time.
well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve.
Ayo,
Make it
semangat
fast.
cok, semangat cok.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Waduh, tinggi-tinggi.
And that's been won straight back. And here's Lautaro Martinez. It's a threatening ball.
Aduh, kena.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's picked it up out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zanetti in acres of space out wide. And here's Thuram. And he's
Thuram, anjir.
Well, now it's a race for the
Dapat
ball.
kunci kiper apa tuh?
Oh, what has happened here?
Yeah, that works for me.
Ah,
The denial of
jangan.
movement, blunt and brusque.
And here's Dumfries.
Ting. Nah.
And that is out of play. And That's earned a reprieve for the time being. Martinez. This might spell danger. Decent shot!
Anjir, Bruno segitu gancor.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Ganti aja tuh Bruno, aduh nggak
Just the
guna.
type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Kasih jauh banget, Cok.
No, that's been dealt with.
Inter clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Wah.
Batistuta delivered across.
Aneh-aneh banget.
And it's Zanetti.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Ada mau maju.
Martinez currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Bau. Wadah, mantas. Udah Bruno kurang gegap ya, Ci. Numpuk di tengah ya. Dan menyerang. Maju Bruno. Atas nampang.
Alwada can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Hops for safety. Van Basten. Couch going face to face with his great rival. Can he get it through? That is good alertness. No way through.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bastoni gets over and intercepts.
Anjir.
Oh, it's come loose. Now he's off and running. Bastoni. Zanetti. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And he skips past his man. Zanetti receives it in a wide position.
Aduh.
And he's
Anjir, setan. Bola setan tadi tuh.
It'll be a throw-in.
Aneh banget tuh bola. Replay ya. Bisa gimana cara replay tadi tuh? Aneh. Bisa sudah. Replay. Udah di depan gawang. Bola tak duduk. Maju cuma tak.
Struck first time. And the difference is still one. But only just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Corner number 2 then.
Curangin lo.
And he's had a shot.
Anjir.
That
Gak
was
masuk
very necessary.
setan.
Oh, that's a clever looking ball.
Wih.
And he's there to get it away. And it's Zielinski. Deftly away.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rijkaard running with intent. Dumfries. Oh, Thuram!
Kok gitu tendangannya? Aduh.
Back to haunt them.
Thuram absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
So, third corner of the game.
Habis waktu canggih, Cok.
Çalhanoğlu goes short. Driven in.
Aduh.
And he thumps it clear. And here's Lautaro Martinez. He's had a shot!
Anjay.
Oh, good finish. They have stolen level at last. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that goes to the frame of the
strikernya semua diganti deh, nggak bisa gol striker dulu.
The keeper's not getting there.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Apa?
Pijatin.
Siapa pijat?
Let's make sure that's not getting through.
Sabar nih, lagi main nih.
Ya udah main dulu dah.
Now it's Shevchenko.
Oh,
Nicked
satu.
away. Knocks it out wide. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. Zanetti. Here's Haaland.
Lambat.
Rooney. Schneider.
Bola di.
Now, can they get him
Waduh,
away?
sial Cang.
That's going to go a long way. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
Yeah, this is the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Nyet. Paling enggak 3 menit lah. Yuk lagi lanjut. HP-nya mana ya HP-nya? Woi, sing gede. Taek ci sing gede, taek ci. Aku ni sugriwa Duryodhana. Tadi lupa lupain. Informasi apa itu? Ya sekarang player pakai pemain bayangan ya. Apa gunanya pemain bayangan tuh? Oke guys. Ola, ole, ole, ole,
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one.
Bah.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Oh, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
Well, consistency for one, Peter, but I also like the calm aura he exudes. He'll go out of his way to make everything look effortless. He firmly believed that gave him the psychological edge.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And Martinez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barella, can he spark a counter here? Over to the other side.
Well spotted.
And it's Hakimi. Goes for goal!
No,
just not quite.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's through here. Oh, he's been caught.
Hey.
Aaauuuuuuwww. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Aaauuuuuwww. Quarter of an hour played. And he's quick to snatch it back. Neither side yet able to find the net. And Adams. This is a promising build-up. Shot could... Barella!
Nice!
Oh, Inter! And Inter go in front.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game.
He's in one-on-one. And he's in on goal. Big chance!
Anjay, santai bener.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, dia lag. Mungkin dia lag sama. Sama buruk tadi kan buruk. Dia lebih buruk. Dilawan si Mar itu. Wah, masuk. HP-ku nge-shot. atas nggak enak. Baik, lawan Komo lagi naik daun cok. Menurutku pabar gas itu dibayar di balik layar ya, sama Marwan ya. Dia 42. Wih, keren banget pemainnya, baru-baru cok. Kayak lagi sedikit menyerang ya. Jadi pasang lepas. Go.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a lot has been said about Martin Ødegaard, and some of his former coaches have mentioned the fact that he can get the ball in very small places and find solutions, and that's a rare skill which he's been able to hone on his travels, which are wide and long. Now, this is exactly what this team needs from him. Let's see if he can produce it.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Shevchenko. Zielinski. And now the breakaway. Dumfries in acres of space out wide. And he's there to clear it.
Kok di turam ini?
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Alamak.
Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Dumfries. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. So Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's DiMarco. And it's Barella. Goes for
Calhanoglu.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Calhanoglu offering a right smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
DiMarco plays it short. Aimed at the far side. Header! Oh, the keeper's done very well to deny him.
Aneh banget. Tanpa melihat gawang cok.
Barella. Martinez, here's a shot!
Anjay.
Played up towards the front line. Dumfries wins the duel this time. And here's Zielinski. Some really good ball movement. Pass is just off target. Well, they've got it again. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game. Now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Shevchenko. This might spell danger. Shoots! He should have made them pay.
He did well there. Held his own, he didn't stray offside.
Alexander-Arnold.
Como definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Dumfries.
Ayo Marco. Kasih umpannya cep. Sale.
He's taking no chances there. 30 minutes gone. And here's Dumfries.
Sudah. Martinez.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save from this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Bangsa.
Shot at goal! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Odegaard. Can he finish? Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Passing nice and neat. Now it's Mbappe.
Mantap.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities.
Tak perlu tanggung-tanggung. Aduh.
That was no routine save.
Martinez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. DiMarco goes short. No way through. He's having a shot.
Anjir, Saleh. Nggak masuk
Denied
gitu.
by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Now that big chance!
Mentang-mentang jago.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan get their fourth
Treknya
corner.
Rizky nih, Rizky. Aduh, nggak mau nembak.
Bastoni.
Ngeleng.
And now a sudden chance to counter. This looks promising. He's got away. Shapes to shoot. And a neat finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do.
Sekarang jago-jago kayaknya.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Kamavinga, Ødegaard. That brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good... So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Inter Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Asap di kamar. Target menit 60 di babak itu. Apa dibuatnya main gini banyak kali pikiran.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Inter clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Ødegaard. Chance, surely! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Como are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Como with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Shevchenko, looking to play him in. That's been slipped through. Shevchenko, there's the shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Yang kena.
Yang ini.
Wah. Mak lengis urutan. Aja lagi main. Ganti dulu.
Udah mau pijat sendiri aja.
Wait. Dale, satu kali aja ya deh.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Real chance! And he's heaved it away. Çalhanoğlu. It's a really well-measured ball. Flashes it across. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Knocks it in, goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe. and
Ngelag
simple.
lagi, Ci.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He is through here. Lookman. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Leg, Pak.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's DiMarco. Zielinski takes a shot! And yes, it's there! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Inter Milan cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Martinez. Oh, that's a key interception.
Đấy.
Lookman.
Wah,
And
leg
Shevchenko.
tutup.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Hah? Ya.
Xavi Alonso. Beckenbauer. Now, can they get him away? He's on it. Can he get away? He's to go back. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Ayah, sialan.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and
Like a
eventually
blunder.
you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Ngelag
He's
susah
found a
kali
way
kok.
through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the keeper beats it away.
Como surely have to be commended for their
Wow.
drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Quality ball.
Oh, berhenti je lag dah.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's found a way past. Zabani did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Barella.
Kalau yang bola apa
Disappointed with
keluaran
that.
Barella tuh.
Now it's Shevchenko.
Como can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need
Habis
to
waktu anjir.
Vardiol gets over and intercepts. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Alexander-Arnold. Kubo.
Aduh,
Deflected
kalah
behind
dong,
for a
kalah.
corner. Como have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Camavinga! And that is a good nods of approval from the bench.
Aduh.
Corner number 3 coming up. Has to go back here. Martinez. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now he's running away. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And this is Lampard. Chance for a shot! But that signals the very end. Inter Milan can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Inter just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Begling. That's it for us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Kan ada di pegang di menu. Ya, udah. Wow. Perlu latihan nih. 15 nembak nggak masuk. Apaan? Nah, dapat gacha, sambil gacha. Ganti itu si secengko taek. Gacha. ada Son, ada Goretsa, Rahul, kali ya. Udah. Terus ini aja. Saleh ini kurang greget. Kocekannya kurang terus. Apa ke hasil apa kapan nih ya? Kapan nih aja deh. Apa Eriken? Coba Eriken ah. Nah, punya Eriken nggak tahu sih. It's alright. Ini debut Eriken sih. Jelek. Bridge mana ya bridge? Masuk cuy. Kayak gitu kan terus nggak gol. Kita nggak bisa ngocek anjir. Dari dulu nggak pernah bisa ngocek nak. Nah, toggle lagi ya. Bentar coba. Oke, sudah cukup lah. Naik. Welcome back, Charlie. Kayak udah usang permasin. Maju ini. Bagusan sinyalnya.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We're up and running then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Vitinha. Rijkaard. And it's Vitinha. Knocks it out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Thuram absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Martinez. Distributed tidily. Çalhanoğlu. Now Martinez. DiMarco. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A reprieve. Oh, what has happened here? Ball swung in, and here's shoots.
Anjir.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nouri. No goals as yet. Trossard. First quarter of an hour gone. Played out wide. Passes short and sharp. Doué has it out wide and in space. That's the keeper's ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Kayak gitu.
That has been slung wide. Now it's Zielinski. Barella. Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Ah, dang.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Szoboszlai. Trossard. Now it's Martinez. Zabani cuts it out. Looking for options for movement. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Trossard. Barella. Beckenbauer. Dumfries. To Barella. Squeeze it through. That's a good ball out wide. DiMarco. Zielinski.
No.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Doué. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Trossard. Big chance! It's anyone's. Oh, it's fallen loose.
Ay, sial banget, Cok.
It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Assegnato al 34esimo minuto, numero 9.
Ah, pappas nih, Cok.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Plays the return pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Zielinski. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Zabani getting this one clear. Spread it left. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk goes back to front. And that's been won straight back. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
That is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Trossard.
Aduh, kayak kadang mainan ini busuk.
Barella. Nicely shaped ball. That's an excellent interception. Adams. Oh, easy pickings there. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Zielinski. Thuram.
Nggak mau umpan langsung.
Bruno Fernandes. Trossard. All right, Nori. Trossard. That is a brilliant interception. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Inter Milan finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Second period is underway.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ayo, nggak jelas.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking for the run. Doué receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vitinha. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Martinez. Nicely weighted ball. Zielinski! Oh, good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Trossard. And this is Batistuta. Has to go back here. He's having a pop! It's hit the uprights. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
He's looking wide. Takes the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Zielinski. He's had it taken off him. He shifted it to the flank. Trossard venturing down the left. And this is Batistuta. Decent chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Cambio di giocatori.
Corner number 2 then.
Bah.
Ferran Torres! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's a throw. Not the most accurate pass. This is a promising build-up. Oh, good spread. Now it's Ferran Torres. Swung over. That's destined for the flank.
Gavi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Zielinski has found the net here, of course.
Ui.
And that's going to be a booking.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10. Viene sostituito con il numero 20. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And it's Zielinski. Spread to the right. Great pressure, plenty of it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a great chance! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Inter Milan leading now.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Zielinski. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Haaland. Inter Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. Quick look, then plays it in. Nice interception, well timed.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Out towards the flank. Spread neatly. Thuram!
Aduh,
But
mau
not
ngopernya
quite.
cukup.
Thuram certainly knows that he's missed a real goal, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Salim jalan-jalan lah, Cok.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Soboslai drills one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Zielinski voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Buset, 3.300. Buat macam apa ini? Berapa duit ini? Duitnya Maldini ada Thuram enggak kayaknya. Oh iya. Tadi lagi on fire, biarin aja dah. Oke, jangan itu aja. Bukan beli itu semua.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Lampar gak guna, Cuk.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Martinez. And here's Thuram. Takes the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Now it's Martinez. Chance for a shot!
Bangsat.
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Valverde. He won't be happy with that one. Martinez. Zielinski. Inter Milan are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Lampard. Now Martinez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through. Valverde. Can he get on the end of this? Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Wow.
Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Lepas dulu.
And here's Mbappe.
Mati, Cang.
Iniesta. So we're still where we started right now. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Always onto this. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Calhanoglu. Beckenbauer. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here.
Umpan taek.
Casillas claims it. Safe hands. Calhanoglu gets over and intercepts. Bastoni tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. And Martinez! It's hit the upright. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. That has not gone well.
Nih, kali ini
Here's
macam
Lautaro
lincah.
Martinez.
Zielinski.
Zielinski!
Anjir.
Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti. Martinez. Casillas claims it without any fuss. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he was alert to it. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Zielinski. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Mbappe. Look at the space. It's Neymar! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break.
Sama Bego.
Nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Bastoni. Zielinski. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's a searching pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Martinez. Now it's Martinez. Thuram. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And it's Zielinski. Bastoni. Zielinski. And here's Zanetti. Shot could be on. Nicely weighted ball. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dumfries. And the return pass. That signals the end of the first period. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Away we go again.
Inter have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Shevchenko! Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Lampard. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Great vision. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Zielinski. Zanetti. Now it's Thuram. Zielinski. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish?
Waduh.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tangkap tangan tu Saleh.
Corner number 2 then.
Semangat banget tu Saleh tu.
Çalhanoğlu plays it short. This looks promising. And he's gone backward here. And the shot!
Wah.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Taken back almost at once. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Thuram, and it's Zielinski. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Thuram.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Almost an hour gone. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Zanetti. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Throw in.
Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Dumfries. It's a pretty loose pass. That's an imaginative pass. That has been cut short. Lampard. This is a promising build-up. Thuram.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And here's Thuram. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Shevchenko gets into a good position.
Madrid really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Looking for the run. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, this looks sharp. Martinez going after that. Mbappe, and he's got the beating of his man. That has ended up in no man's land. Neymar, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Inter Milan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Chance! And no mistake! And right near the end, we have parity! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
The defence really need to wake up, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Mbappe. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. And it's been taken short. And here's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Thuram makes the interception. They'll have to settle for that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance...
Aduh. Aduh, jadi belum habis makan. Saatnya Somer istirahat coba. Bulan mulu Somer.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Batistuta.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
And he shoots! Goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Great ball. Can he finish?
Bangsat.
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Now it's Martinez. Shot a goal! It's not an especially good pass, that. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And he's quick to return it. Spread to the right. Beckenbauer. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Kvaratskhelia. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Martinez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they can counter here. Can he get on the end of this? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's on it, can he get away? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, this is a great position. Nicely aimed pass.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Ronaldinho. Adams.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
This might spell danger. Now it's Batistuta. He's picked his way through. Batistuta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicely shaped ball. And here's Lautaro Martinez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross in.
What? No?
It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Thuram. Zielinski. Oh, super. Thuram! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Inter Milan with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now, can they get him away? Oh, good-looking ball. Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Marcelo stood his ground strongly. Zielinski. Now Martinez. Cannavaro cuts it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that was nowhere near his best. Xabi Alonso wins the duel this time.
Oi.
William. Inter Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a searching pass. He can run onto that. Nice interception, well timed. João Neves. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the pass is intercepted. And here's Zielinski. Now it's Zielinski's chance! No, he's missed it.
Jelek tenang Jelek.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Kan gitu Cok.
Rafael Varane. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Inter Milan leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And here's Thuram. And there's green grass ahead of him. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That pass has been well intercepted. Kvaratskhelia, given the lift of his goal. Calhanoglu. Now it's Zielinski. Kvaratskhelia might just make this. And it's Neymar. He's through here. Batistuta. And he's managed to get free.
What?
Hangs in a cross. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Passing nice and neat. Dumfries. Great vision. Ronaldinho gets into a good position. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's having a go! That was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Calhanoglu goes short. Great chance! It's a loose ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar going forward. He has found the way through. Delivered low. Played back in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kvaratskhelia.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bastoni does really well to win the ball there. Pass somewhat off target. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's found the way through. Oh, that was vital.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's a sweeping cross. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. And he cuts out the supply. So, third corner of the game. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. Has to go back here. He's going for goal! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Zielinski really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And he's only too
Wah,
grateful to
jelek.
capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great.
And the shot!
Anjir segitu.
Oh, what a... And another try! Couldn't
Anjir.
quite control it.
That's good play.
Good
Plenty of
keepernya.
targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And it's Neymar. William. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Zanetti. Zielinski. Zielinski making good progress. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Aduh,
That's offside. Yes, it is.
Draw lagi sih.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Cincang.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Dumfries. Haaland.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I enjoyed that, Peter.
Ada yang salah nih, Cik. Aduh. Nggak habis pikir nih 2 kali kayak gitu. sama.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, you've got to say that their Azzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We're up and running then.
There he is, the one they call the divine ponytail.
Well, that is his trademark, isn't it?
Yeah, and everything connected to that ponytail is footballing perfection. His guile, his passing, and his goals are things of legend.
Aimed beyond the defence. That's been slipped through. Tries to get it clear. Pinches it off him. DiMarco.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Schneider. Kane. Beraldo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving on and making good progress. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Kane.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Beraldo. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And it's Davis. Oh, that's superb. Çalhanoğlu. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Schneider.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that's well seen too. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's going up front in a hurry. Kukçu. Beraldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pass isn't the best. Saliba. Messi. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. Barella.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That ball looks a good one. Schneider delivers the ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. DiMarco is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Oh, good effort! Oh, he's hit the bar! But he's left disappointed.
Well, Peter, sometimes that happens. You get a great connection, and yet that proves to be the problem. It was too good to go in.
Davis. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort. Duff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that is headed for the middle, and that should get the job done. Oh, nice touch. Hangs one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
This ended up in no man's land. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Schneider did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Kane. Schneider. Shot a goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Barella deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's made its way to him. He's a sharp little ball here. Towering header! Oh, crossbar! Bastoni is there to clear. Showing great feet there. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And this is Kane. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That is that. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So straight into the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Dumfries. Thuram. Nice interception, well timed. Juve. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Baggio powering forward here. Hakimi picks it up out wide. And he's being shifted off it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Beckenbauer. Oh, can he get onto this? Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Dumfries cuts out the pass. And now the breakaway. And here's Kane. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here?
apa?
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Nicely worked. Sommer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Almost an hour gone. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And he's forced to go back. And it's Barella. Calhanoglu. And it's Snyder. Now it's DiMarco. Now that looks a decent ball. Kane is having a shot! Sharp finish. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's there to belt it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that has put paid to that. Snyder! Boy, he struck that clean. Duke, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Not the most accurate pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message that...
Big chance!
Anjay, selamat.
A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly
Berangsek dia ke depan.
impressive. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba. Davis. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, good take in a good area. And that is masterful defending.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Aduh, itu lemah.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change. Martinez to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
This might spell danger.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
He's picked his way through. And this is Kane. And the shot! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the number on the board is 3. And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Kane claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Wow, peringkat 1 dia coba. Ya. Beli akun kayaknya. Kita sewa rekennya untuk 1 match terakhir. Dasarkannya semua. Infinity.
High expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. And the list of names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
It's a setup that's been enjoying quite a renaissance in recent times, and one that complements the counter-attack very nicely, with 2 strikers, 2 wing-backs, and potential...
Tries one from range! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And this is Charles, and the shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Can he finish? Goal! Inter! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Dumfries. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's
Dumfries
picked his
menambah
way
ke
through.
depan.
Chance!
Tembak langsung.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. It's a sweeping cross. And he can thump it away. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Now it's Owen. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And here's Kane, played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And this is it's Inzaghi!
Hey.
He is world-class! Pippo Inzaghi! About as smooth as it gets! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes
Angin
to seize the
pemainnya.
initiative from here.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Owen. Neymar. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh, shooting chance!
Aduh.
And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Akanji is there, and he can get that clear. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's lofted through here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Thuram. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And here's Barella. Barella engages and forces him off the ball. Barella cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. Howson. Akanji. Roberto Carlos. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Inzaghi. And this is Owen. Zielinski.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Thuram. Goes for goal! Goes for a shot! Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Seedorf, who's set up one goal so far. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kane. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rijkaard. And it's Roberto Carlos. Pass somewhat off target. Zielinski. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Aaauuuuuuwww. Now Dumfries. And he's quick to return it. Thuram receives it in a good position here. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. And here's Zielinski. And here's Kane. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Schneider has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
It's an Inter free kick. Aaauuuuuuwww! Now, who's going to be first to this? Aaauuuuuuwww. Schneider is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Dumfries makes the interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Thuram clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Inzaghi. Indonesia are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And it's Zielinski. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That has been cut short. Quality ball. Roberto Carlos. Barella does well to get it back. And this is Owen.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
There will be a throw-in. And it's Schneider. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot!
Aduh.
And that's it!
Aduh.
And the comeback is complete! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Indonesia with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, not really, because he was under pressure.
Substitution.
Cannavaro. Rijkaard. Howson. Schneider. And it's Seedorf. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And that should get the job done.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Good read, needed to be. Neymar.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Inter Milan are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Roberto Carlos. Hoisted in. He leaps for it.
Thank you.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Filippo Inzaghi really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Howson. Seedorf. Schneider. And here's Neymar. He's in a great position here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substitution for Indonesia.
Indonesia have their second corner now.
Number 9, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 20, Owen. Number 22,
Zanetti gets it away.
number 8.
Indonesia nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Number 11, Shevchenko. Number 10, Robert Lewandowski. Number 21,
Cannavaro.
Mohamed Salah.
Rice.
Number 41,
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, no joy this time. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutrals we...